These 2022 Golden State Warriors are built different.
Anderson, what movement? Gracious. This is beautiful. Oh my goodness!
That was an amazing dunk. But y'all want to know what's funny about this? Did y'all catch that? Juan Toscano Anderson dunked on two of his teammates and followed that with a beastly roar. I actually don't think I've ever seen anyone get so excited from posterizing his teammates before. But you know what? I honestly love it. Anyway, back to the game. Did y'all see that win against Philly? In the first and second quarter, it was the other Curry taking over the game.
Seth wiggling around Looney. Seth Curry in for two more.
Seth Curry, just like his brother, is a legit baller, and you can't give him any airspace at all. After that bucket, the score was 53-34, a 19-point differential. And then this happened. Steph Curry and the Warriors turned it up a notch, and the 76ers, well, they couldn't match the intensity. With every quarter that passed, the 76ers just got more and more strangled for air. I mean, they scored 34 points in the first quarter, got 27 in the second, then in the third quarter, that number went down to 23, and then in the fourth quarter, they were gasping for air at that point with only 12 points. I think it's safe for me to say that the 76ers now understand exactly how the Cavaliers felt on November 18th when they too were strangled out of all of their oxygen as they only scored a measly 8 points in the final quarter. Gosh, guys, I still can't believe an NBA team only managed to score 8 points in a single quarter. That's just outrageous if you ask me. But the truth is, the 2022 Warriors squad has a switch that they can turn on, and once that turns on, good luck trying to survive because 9 times out of 10, they'll clamp you down on defense, then drop bombs on you on offense. I mean, let's take a quick look right here. Here's Tyrese Maxey from Philly taking the ball up in transition.
Still slow to get across half court.
He's trying to get more aggressive to slow down the momentum of the Dubs, but I'm not sure if he did his homework or not because...
Maxey.
Yeah, guys. And then just a few plays later, Seth Curry, still thinking it's going to be like the first half, tries it too.
Steph getting a breather right now for Golden State as Seth gets...
Yeah. And then on the other side of the court, things like this are happening. Here's Toscano Anderson with the ball. He passes the ball to Draymond, and now he's about to fake a screen for Poole. And before his defender knows what's going on, it's already too late.
Poole gives it up. Toscano Anderson on the...
What beautiful basketball chemistry. And it doesn't stop there. Just a few plays later, this happens. Steph has the ball here. He's about to pass the ball to Green and then set up a screen for Poole.
Top of the East, so it's going to be...
Green then passes the ball to JTA, and Jordan Poole, on the other hand, turns the corner. This all leads to this.
It's going to be an interesting year come down to the end of this stretch.
The bucket and the foul. This game had a 39-point swing. I mean, like I pointed out earlier, the 76ers were up by 19 in the second, but ended up losing by 20 when it was all said and done. Doc Rivers had this to say after that beatdown. They make you fall in love with their three, and they can kill you with the two. Then on the other hand, when they were a dominant team, they were always 1 or 2 in defense. The attraction of the three-point shot and some of the shots that Steph makes mesmerizes you. But they're killing you with the twos. And I think teams that understand that would have a better grasp of how to play them. Doc Rivers sure sounded frustrated when he was saying all this. I mean, I feel him. A 39-point swing would make any coach flustered. Anyway, moving on here. Klay Thompson recently said in an interview,
"And we are now a type of team where it's championship or bust, and that's a really cool position to be in. I mean,
despite what some analysts think of the Dubs, it's really a championship or bust season because look, when you have the best record in the NBA and when you can sit your 2 best players and still win, it really does say something special. I mean, turning back to that game against Detroit where the Warriors were without both Steph and Draymond, it really was a good testament to how deep this Warriors team really is. When I found out that 2 Warriors future Hall of Famers were going to rest that game against one of the bottom teams in the league, I was excited because it was a great opportunity to showcase just how deep this team really is, even without their MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. Here's Wiggins up top with the ball, and Poole is about to set a screen for him. And check out what happens next.
Gets the screen, stops, spins, guns, and it goes.
Man, this guy really has been playing like an all-star as of late. And although he's not a superstar like Steph is, he's so invaluable to the Warriors, and he's a big part of their identity. I mean, check out this highlight reel dunk against the Trailblazers. Draymond has the ball here, and Steph's about to set a back screen on Wiggins' defender, which leads to this. Man, the Warriors are creating a ton of chemistry with each other, and it's not just with the starters either. I mean, check out this play with JTA. Here's Poole with the ball in his hands. He's about to pass the ball over to Toscano Anderson. JTA's original defender switched over to Draymond after the Draymond screen, and Draymond's initial defender, Nurkic, thinks that JTA is going to hand it back to Poole and is worried that he'll go around Draymond for either a shot or a drive towards the basket. But JTA does his signature move. Sheesh, guys, let's take a look at that whole sequence again.
3 of 13.
It's what Mark Jackson always says, poetry in motion. And speaking of poetry, Jordan Poole has become pretty poetic recently. What I mean is this.
Take a lot out of you.
Did y'all see that move? I know it happened a bit fast, so let's take a look at it again.
Take a lot out of you.
Dang, guys, and to think, this dude was playing in the G League late last year, and this year, he's Euro-stepping around Lillard like it ain't no thing. Anyway, moving on here. After that win against Portland, the Warriors improved to 17-2. Guys, I don't want to jinx it or anything, but percentage-wise, the Warriors are doing better than 73-9. And the sick thing about all of this is, Klay and Wiseman still haven't even stepped on the court yet. I can't help myself from imagining what the team is going to look like come March and April, a few months after Klay and Wiseman are integrated back into the lineup. I mean, Klay will be inserted into the starting lineup, of course. Then Jordan Poole, coming off the bench, would mop the floor with almost every bench in the league. And then there was Wiseman, who, if my predictions about this guy are correct, he's gonna be an absolute beast. And this Warriors team is gonna look completely different with him on the floor. It's gonna be like the difference between night and day, because he gives a unique angle that the Warriors have never had, and that's an athletic 7-footer who can space the floor. Anyway, guys, do you want to see how the Warriors are completely suffocating teams right now on the defensive end of the court? No need to answer yes, because I know y'all would. I mean, who wouldn't, right? Anyway, I got you covered right over here, where I go over exactly what the Warriors are doing to clamp down on other teams. And let me tell you, it's beautiful to watch. Click the video, guys, watch it, enjoy it, and like always, I'll see you on the other side.